that we've seen how each part of the solution works on its own, like each of these new products works on its own, let's see how they work better together. So the first scenario we have here is multi-channel experience. And in this scenario, you may think of Contentful as an option, right? This is where historically we've used Contentful or any really headless CMS as our base, and then we may push it to something like a Next.js app on Vercel, and we may push it to a mobile app, we may push it to social. So you have all these different capabilities in that multi-channel experience, right? But as you start becoming more mature as a company, you may need to start giving more power for your marketers as they're creating their web experiences. So you may want to add something like builder.io. And then you quickly realize that search is imperative. So you start adding something like Algolia to make sure that your content is searchable and exposed for search. And then you start thinking through this and you start adding things like CDP. So you start adding Telium, and maybe you want to connect to other systems like your Salesforce system. And this is where you add Workato. And it becomes this huge composition of all these different systems. However, when you think about that better together experience that Sitecore provides, you can replace Contentful with Content Hub 1. And as you grow, you can start using pages and components and upgrade to XM Cloud. You're still using the same front ends you have. You can use Sitecore Search instead of Algolia. You can use Sitecore CDP instead of Telium, and you can use Sitecore Connect, which is based on Workato. Not only that, if your business does not require that WYSIWYG experience and you don't really need XM Cloud, you can start thinking the other way around, where you want to manage your editorial calendar, you want to have better management for your Content Hub operations. So you can use Content Hub operations, which ships with Content Hub DAM. So you have this digital asset management capabilities, as well as the Content Hub operations, which provides you with like the strategic ideation and content calendaring capabilities as well. So you get all these different capabilities all in one, I would say, which is why that better together story works really well, because right now you have that ability for Content Hub 1. You start with it, it's a very cheap solution that you can quickly start using for specifically simple sites you have or simple multi-channel site experiences you have. And as your needs grow, you can either choose to go with Content Hub operations and Content Hub DAM if your focus wants to be one, or your business user want to be more focused on editorial calendars and managing the strategy and the digital assets. Or you can go into focusing more on web experience with XM Cloud, or you can just merge everything into one.